Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day everyone. My name is Muhammad Ikhwan bin Ahmad Zaki. Our group's topic is on alternative and renewable energy. So today I'm going to share with you this article. The title of the article is Why Nuclear Power Must Be Part of the Energy Solution. The writer is Richard Rhodes. It was written on 19 July 2018 and it was published on Yale Environment 360 website. Right. Why nuclear power must be part of the energy solution? Right. There are pros and cons on the nuclear energy. Okay, first we will look at the condemnation of nuclear energy. Why people condemn this energy? First, it is due to the production, which is very expensive. Secondly, due to the use of radioactive fuels, and thirdly, the supposed problem of disposing its waste. However, despite the condemnation, nuclear energy is first efficient and secondly, it is low carbon source of baseload energy. Alright, now we're going to look at the advantages and the disadvantages of nuclear energy. First, the advantage of nuclear energy is it generates base load electricity without carbon output. Secondly, the plants operate at much higher capacity factors. And thirdly, it releases less radiation into the environment. Alright, however, there are few disadvantages of nuclear energy. Firstly, and very obviously, are the risk of accident, and secondly, the disposal of nuclear waste, and thirdly, the extremely high cost of producing nuclear energy. All right. Also, included in the article is the discussion on steps toward decarbonizing, because it's a global awareness uh, uh, among the people in the world. We are going towards a greener option. Okay, well, we have two main options towards decarbonizing. First is switching from coal to natural gas. However, for this first option, burning natural gas produces about half the carbon dioxide of burning coal. So we can see currently many people in this world, we are burning coal to get energy. However, if we switch to natural gas, when we burn natural gas, the effect more or less only half of it. Okay, if we compare between burning coal and burning natural gas, only reduces about half of it. All right, next, the second option is switching from coal to nuclear. All right, uh, first and foremost, and very obviously, the second option is radically decarbonizing. Okay, and then it reduces greenhouse gases from only from ancillary use of fossil fuels during first construction, secondly mining, thirdly fuel processing, and then maintenance, and lastly decommissioning. Okay, and then it also releases greenhouse gases as much as solar power does. Okay, it's about roughly 4 to 5% as a natural gas fired power plant. Right. Okay, just now we look at the term capacity factor. What is actually about? Okay, capacity factor is a measure of what percentage of the time a power plant actually produces energy. Alright, This capacity factor is a problem for all intermittent energy sources. Okay, for example, sun does not always shine, wine, wind does not always blow, and then water does not always fall through the turbines of a dam. All right, now we're gonna have a look at energy consumption, energy production in United States. Okay, here there are four main types of energy in the United States. Firstly, nuclear power plant. Okay, it produces about 20% of United States electricity, and it operates 336 out of 365 days per year. Okay, so we can see that nuclear power has a very high capacity factor. Secondly, hydroelectric systems. Okay, it operates 38.2% of the time, which is equal to 138 out of 365 days per day. Okay, thirdly, the wind turbines. Okay, wind turbines operate 34.5% of the time, equal to 127 out of 365 days per year. And lastly, solar electricity. It operates 25.1% of the time, equal to 92 out of 365 days per year. So looking at these four looking at these four energy types, okay, produced and consumed in the United States, clearly we can see that nuclear energy is the winner in terms of reliability. All right, okay, what about coal? Okay, coal, first, it is the worst source of energy, releasing radiation. Secondly, it contains substantial volume of radioactive elements, uranium and thorium. Thirdly, so much coal is burned in the world and fly ash produced. Okay, so it contributes to air pollution. Okay, and has many bad effects. Okay, and then it's also a major source of radioactive releases. Okay, discussing about the disadvantages of nuclear energy, one point that has been highlighted is regarding the risk of accident. Okay, in history, there are three large-scale incidents of okay involving nuclear power reactors. First is the Three Mile Island, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. Secondly, in Chernobyl, Ukraine, and thirdly, Fukushima, Japan. Okay, for the incident happened in Three Mile Island. Okay, it was happened in 1979. Partial meltdown of reactor. Okay, and it released only a minimal quantity of radiation to the surrounding population. Secondly, Chernobyl happened in 1986. Okay, it was the worst nuclear accident in history. Explosion and subsequent burnout of a large graphite moderated and water-cooled reactor. 29 disaster relief workers died of acute radiation exposure, and then UNSCEAR has identified no long-term health consequences to populations exposed to Chernobyl fallout. Okay, and then what happened in Japan in Fukushima? It happened in March 2011, quite recently. Okay, because it followed a major earthquake and tsunami. And then uh, uh, the tsunami flooded out the power supply and cooling systems of 3 power reactors. Okay, so there are uh, 3 large-scale incidents involving nuclear power reactors. All right, we are now on the last slide of this article sharing. Okay, so still we are discussing the disadvantages of nuclear power. All right, okay, uh, it is regarding the nuclear waste disposal. Okay, firstly, it is still a continuing political problem in the US. However, it is no longer a technological problem, and we need to note that most of the US spent fuel is stored at present safely in impenetrable concrete and steel dry cask on the grounds of operating reactors with slowly declining radiation. And thirdly, the disadvantage of nuclear energy, which has been discussed, is the extremely high cost to produce, okay, to maintain this kind of energy. Okay, however, if we conduct full accounting of external costs of different energy system, we would find nuclear energy is cheaper than coal or natural gas. All right, as a conclusion, we need to understand, we need to realize that nuclear power is not the only solution to the world scale threat of global warming. Okay, renewable energies and natural gas have their places. So all types of energy have their roles, and nuclear energy is one of them. All right, with that, thank you.